Hello everyone, this is Tina Kadish from Job to Joy, and I wanted to come in here today to share about celebrating our small wins. Because too many times we are focusing on these big goals and we don't take the time to reflect on the small wins. And so I wanted to share, there are four reasons why small wins matter. But as we're wrapping up 2024, I want all of you to reflect on your achievements for 2024. What are some things you've accomplished? What are some things that you want to focus on in 2025? In my community tonight, we're kicking off December, and this is what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about our achievements, but also our challenges that we've had, because let's be real, there's a lot of times that, we set out intentions at the beginning of the year, but we don't achieve them. And so I want all of you to think about those small wins. All right. So why do small wins matter? Well, first of all, the first thing is that it boosts confidence. Okay. Because every small win, you're making progress. You're moving the needle closer to what you want. Okay. So for example, one of my wins this year was, I created summits, quarterly summits in my business. I also created a journal that I launched this year and that I'm going to have as a bonus for my private coaching clients with the blueprint that they receive for their business. And so that's a small win as well. And so it boosts confidence, and it really shows that you have the ability to handle significant things. And so one of the things that I want to do in 2025 is elevate my speaking. And so something that this year I didn't achieve to the level that I wanted, but I did get some speaking opportunities. Some were paid, some were not paid, but there's more to come. Hello, Whitney. Nice to have you here. But it's okay, because what did I do? I committed this month to a 4-week masterclass with a speaker coach so that I can elevate my speaking. So that to me is a small win because I took action. So it's boosting my confidence that I can make significant changes. Okay, the second one is that it creates positive reinforcement. In other words, small wins reinforces, I should say, that there's progress. I don't know about you, but I like to see progress. I like to see that things are moving along. And so what happens is that you feel good and it encourages you to keep going. All right. And I took notes on this because I really wanted to share 4 reasons why small wins matter. So that's the second one. It creates positive reinforcement. The third reason is when you break down large goals into manageable steps, that is so much better, because large goals can feel overwhelming. But when you break them down in small goals and you track your progress weekly, it's a great book that I'm reading. It's called The 12-Week Year. I highly recommend it. Actually, stay tuned, because in January, I'm going to be doing a webinar on the 12-week year in January. So stay tuned for that, because I'm going to be focusing on that in January. All right. So when you have these large goals, it's overwhelming, but breaking them down, it's really, it makes you feel good when you break them down and you achieve those small goals. All right. So it helps you to really, it gives you the energy towards going after that big goal. All right. Because like I said, large goals can seem overwhelming. All right. The fourth one is that it builds momentum. So success breeds success, right? So when you acknowledge your small achievements, it's that momentum. It gives you the momentum to move forward. So those are the 4 steps on why small wins matter. And I would love to hear from you. What were some of your small wins in 2024 that you'd like to share here? Put it in the comments. And how do you celebrate your small wins? Well, share your wins with other people. Treat yourself to something, whatever you want. Like, you can treat yourself to something small. It doesn't have to be anything big. maybe you want to go out and buy like a lipstick. I'm wearing a lipstick from Besitos Beauty, and I enrolled in the Perfect 10 Challenge with Elena Rodriguez. And for me, that was a treat to buy these 10 lipsticks, the colors that I wanted. So that's just a small thing. So celebrate your wins, treat yourself, acknowledge your wins, acknowledge your progress, I should say. At the end of every day, write down what was your win of the day. And every morning, wake up with saying, I am winning the day. I'm winning. And, Jose Escobar, who, some of you know it, who's in my network, he has a great book called Winning the Day. And I keep thinking that because I bought his Audible version, and every day wake up and say, I am winning. Hi, Gabby. Every day wake up and say, I am winning. But at the end of the day, write down your small wins. And it could be something small, but it's moving the needle closer to that big goal that you might want to achieve. Like I said about my speaking, I want to elevate my speaking career. And I know that in 2025, it's going to be higher. Although I did speaking this year, and I got some paid speaking. And I've also, in 2025, I already have 2 that I've already committed to that I will be speaking. So I'm already setting that path forward. So I'd love to hear your wins. What are some things how do you celebrate your wins? All right. And so, like I said, tonight in my Inner Circle community, this is a community of women that are aspiring female entrepreneurs, or you might just have become an entrepreneur and you need that guidance. You need that support. Think of the Inner Circle as a lighthouse. The lighthouse, which gets you through that fog of uncertainty, helps you with the overwhelm. It gives you it gives you that opportunity to move forward and to help you with that. So if you want an invite to the Inner Circle for tonight, put Inner Circle in the comments. We meet at 7:00 Eastern time. Tonight we're going to really have reflections on our achievements, our challenges of the year, and we're going to continue this month with goal setting, planning for the year, for 2025. What are some wins we're going to celebrate? The month of December is celebrating our wins, our achievements, but also acknowledging our challenges that we've had that might have prevented us from achieving what we set out at the beginning of the year. So this is Tina Kadish from Job to Joy. I'm a business coach, author, and a speaker. I empower those aspiring female entrepreneurs to reclaim their power, find their joy and freedom, and create a business that they love, doing what they love, making money doing what they love every day. So if you want to learn more, let's connect. Have a great day, everybody.